Welcome everyone to Influencer Fridays Food Service. We are super excited today because we're going to be reviewing this amazing product, Cisco Simply Pan-Based Pasta. That's a lot of peas. With Chef Ellie. So Chef Ellie, welcome back and welcome to today's Influencer Friday.
Hello, happy Friday, everyone. I was looking at the intro, Jay, and my eyes went to the all live words, and I'm like, yeah, we do this live every Friday, you and I, and
Yep.
you
And
do live every single show, almost
yep,
every day of the week. It's pretty cool.
the funny thing is I don't know if we're crazy or really smart with doing that. I haven't
We
figured
can
that
be
part out.
both.
But I think true. But it's the idea is that you can do a recording on YouTube and you can put it up there and you can do it 1,000 different times. We like the purity of this, the authentic purity of the content that we provide. It doesn't need to be perfect because guess what? Our industry just is not perfect all the time. And that's the beauty of it. We never
Yes,
know.
but we are honest.
Yes, and honest, right? We never do.
Exactly.
We never
Yeah.
do, and we never know what we're going to do. And I know today we're going to have some fun with pasta. Plant.
Yes, we are. We sure
So
are.
I got
Plant-based pasta.
I got lots of questions before we start.
Let's do it.
Well, I got a few things before we start. So first of all, is what does a chef look for in pasta?
Well, the main thing, I guess, it shouldn't be tasting starchy because that's never good. I mean, as chefs, we can fix almost anything in food, right?
Yeah,
With other ingredients and seasoning and all of that. But that's the main thing. Another thing is for it to be cooked as fast as possible. And with this specific pasta, we do have um, that piece, and we'll go more into detail when we go into the product itself. But these are basically a couple of things that you want to look into for it not to taste starchy and for it to be cooked fast because it is pasta. You want to serve it on the spot in whatever form, either, hot plate or a salad, whatever.
yeah, I agree. I totally agree. And just one second here. We got like multiple things going on here. Sorry.
It's okay. No need to apologize.
I got multiple shows going on right now, so we'll see how this goes. Anyways, you're looking for all that. Now, this is a frozen pasta. What do you think of that?
I love it. I absolutely love it. Anything that is frozen that does not need the time to be thawed for you to cook it and you just put it in a pot or a pan or wherever, it's
Yeah,
always good. Save time, always.
it's always good, right? So it's 100%
Yes.
frozen.
Hmm.
It's easy to cook. They say about 4 minutes. And I
Yes.
think,
Or depending on what texture you want it to.
yeah, right. It's a clean label too. Yellow
It's a
split,
wonderful label.
yellow
So,
split.
yeah.
So what's so great about that? Like,
Well, first of all, it's a legume, so you get some iron, you get some fiber out of it. It's one ingredient. I love just we have been reviewing lots of plant-based products recently, Jay, which is amazing because our industry needs it.
yep,
And as many, you know, products that you can use that our land offers to us, the better it is. Anything that is extra for it to last longer or for you to make more, it just doesn't work. That's not the way it is. And I also want to note that while we are reviewing plant-based products because our industry wants it, our consumers are asking for it, we're not trying to turn anyone into a vegan per se, right? You
no,
can mix and match. If the product is good, you can do anything with it. So it's amazing. It's made out of yellow split pea, so it's pea flour. Um, no extra ingredients that are not necessary, and it's amazing, and the packaging is pretty great. The
high
pasta
source
looks
of
awesome.
free. It's gluten free, high source of fiber,
Yep.
low in fats, no saturated fatty acids, sodium free, huge source of iron. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a doozy of a pasta. It's amazing.
It's doozy for sure.
It's a doozy. So what we do is that all the products that Chef Ellie tastes and samples, You've never had you didn't have a little nibble this morning? You didn't have a taste?
Never a nibble. And I made a little pasta salad with one of the shapes here, just so that, for variety, and let's taste it, how it's going to go. And I was thinking about that, and I'm like, okay, I'm making this, but how is it going to taste?
Oh, no,
So we'll see.
no little cheat?
No little cheat. So we're going to do the same thing that we do ever so often, that I taste my creation with one of the products and you rate my facial expression.
Okay. So I'm just checking because that's a rule. We have no bites before. We're going to rate
Yes.
everything greater wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be interesting because I'm excited. This is a new product. There's a new product out there. I saw it this week when I was in Saskatoon.
Mm-hmm.
I had the bites before, so I couldn't participate today. I
Okay.
already got a
Fair
bit.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. This is the first time for me, so let's see.
Okay. All right. Dive in there.
Okay. So the first one, we have the Orzo, which I love.
What is it? What is it?
Well, Orzo, it's here. There you go.
Yeah.
So
I see.
it's a type of pasta, right? And I grew up eating Orzo, and my aunt has this recipe, and she does this chicken lemon soup. And the minute I looked at Orzo, I'm like, oh yes, this would be great for that. And this would be great for a soup, for a salad, for just any sauce you want to add to it. So I'm pretty excited. Can I go in?
Yeah, I know. I usually talk right before you go to take a bite, right? Like now. All right.
Beat you to it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
You're gonna throw that out there just like that without going through
it? Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Can we do it a little bit differently? Because we essentially have the same product, right?
Okay.
They're made out of the same thing. I'm gonna go through all of them, and then we can give a rating.
All right.
Is that allowed?
It's kind of cheating.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating.
Okay.
It's the same product.
They're all the same with the different shapes.
Unless we're rating shapes. If we're rating shapes, Orzo gets a wow. Okay. It really does, because it's pretty awesome. The potential of the Orzo.
All right.
Okay, next one. We have Penne.
Okay, just wait a second. We have a code, so if people are watching this, they're like, where can I buy that? Well, guess what? We can buy it here at Cisco. There's a code, the SUPC code. Cisco's universal product code is 5566809. You don't have to say it because you can watch us on Spotify if you're watching this later on demand or YouTube or Facebook. Like that plug? Like that plug?
Love that plug.
Just wait a second. You got to check this out before you get into that. Because I love my Pepsi and my Rockstar. See Rockstar?
I see. I do see.
Yeah, I'm selling myself out a little, but that's okay.
Let's do it. Let's sell you, Jay. Rockstar hat. Yep.
Yeah. A rock. You know what? You should have Rockstars in restaurants. They should have it. I saw it this week actually at a restaurant. Actually, I saw. I don't know if it's Pepsi product. I apologize, but I saw Gatorade on a menu this week in a restaurant.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
That makes me sad.
Well, I'm sure it's cool, but I've never seen Gatorade in a restaurant.
It's very cool. At the same time, I have never seen that before either in any country. Yeah,
never seen it.
Where'd you see that?
In Saskatoon. That's how we do it back home. Yeah, that's how we do it.
Amazing. Okay.
Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, Orzo got a wow, just so that you know. Okay, next one, we have a Penne.
So we're gonna go wow.
Looks great.
There's a wow. Penne. What's Penne for? Like, what are you gonna do with Penne?
Penne? I love white sauces with Penne. This tastes great, by the way. Texture is awesome.
What are you looking for Penne?
Same thing, honestly. I don't want it to taste starchy because, first of all, I hate that. And second of all, it's never good. It makes it a little bit difficult
I
for you
like,
to work with it.
I like penne in kind of a like a salad almost.
A
That's what
salad is great for penne, yes. But I do usually use penne as a shape of pasta. But yeah, I love them in white sauces. I favor white sauces always in pasta, to be honest. But I also love a pasta salad, and I usually do make those. And that's what I have for us today at the end.
yeah. Thanks for sending me some too.
You're welcome.
What's penne?
Anytime.
Penne get a wow? They're great.
Penne gets a wow. Penne gets a wow because penne is iconic.
Okay. How do they come?
Okay.
Can you get the bag? Can you show us the bag?
Yes.
I like this frozen.
They're frozen. Here they are. This is the penne.
Now, it's just going to be hard for chefs to trans. This is my concern.
What's your concern?
Is it going to be hard for chefs to transform, like to go from dry storage to frozen on pasta?
No. Why would it be? We already have huge freezers in restaurants, so just make a corner for your pasta.
I'm just checking. I just want to be honest with people.
And again, we are not trying to replace. We are trying to create some moderation, not only in our personal diets at home, but create this opportunity for customers as well. We're not saying don't eat the other pasta. We're just saying, look, we also have this option, which is just as great or maybe better.
Could you charge a little more, do you think? Not that we're looking to do that, because we know prices are high.
You probably can. I don't feel that it is necessary, right? But you probably can, because it is an option. As we discussed when we first started reviewing plant-based products, in the beginning, it does depend on consumer demand. So in the beginning, you might be able to charge a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get away with that anymore, to be honest.
I don't even think we should. If I am talking from the end of the consumer, let's say, if you're giving me two options of pasta and one is vegetable-based, plant-based, and the other is flour-based, then why should I not have the same prices, right? Because that may make me not want to choose that pasta. I would love to try it, but if it's expensive, then probably
but I
end up making that choice.
Earlier, I think you nailed it earlier, is that pasta, like this plant-based pasta, would be not necessarily like, I think when we think of pasta, we go instantly to spaghetti or fettuccine. I think this would be plant-based pasta with a pasta salad. Makes sense.
Absolutely.
Totally makes sense. You can get your plant-based, vegan Hellmann's or whatever dressing it is.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in there with it. I think it's a marriage when it comes to all the salads, pasta salads.
Yes, totally. But we also have to keep in mind that we have a variety of plant-based products right now, and you can make a hot plate of pasta and create a sauce with other plant-based products, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you can always mix and match. You don't have to stick to plant-based just because you have plant-based pasta.
True.
Right? We're artists.
Yeah. There you go. Absolutely. We got a comment here.
Yes. Oh, what are they saying?
They're giving you a kiss. There you go.
Whoever you are.
There you go. All right. So what's the last pasta we're doing?
Well, we have two more.
Two more?
Next shape, yes, because we have 4 shapes. We did the orzo, we did the penne, or in Jay's language, penne. And then the next one, the next one is fusilli, which I love this shape. It's adorable.
First of all, that is the best named pasta in all of them.
Isn't it?
It's the best.
It is.
Now, what would you use this pasta for? Because every pasta's kind of got a need, right? Or am I been lied to all these years?
With these pasta shapes that we have right here, for example, penne, fusilli, and rotini, that we have the last one, these ones you can do anything with them, right? They can have the same purposes. You can make a salad with them, you can make a hot plate with them, you can make anything you want with them because of the shape and the size that they have. So they can be interchangeable easily.
Okay. So we're going for this one?
Yes. So with this one, I did make a salad, and honestly, I just used whatever I had in the fridge. And what I've done with this, which I haven't really done before with pasta salads, is that I used sun-dried tomato oil, and I also have a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes in here. I know.
How dare you?
I know.
So good.
I know.
You know what I love with pasta is sun-dried tomatoes.
I love sun-dried tomatoes anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah,
they're just so good.
They're so good. They're so good. All right, so this is good. Well, I hope you're going to rate yourself great.
Jay.
Yeah, not as good as you think.
I need stop it. Stop it.
I think we're gonna have to have a cook-off, eh?
We do. We really do. We really do. No, I need the button that doesn't exist yet in our show because it's pretty good. Yeah, it's amazing. And I have some olives here too. Wow. Yes.
Well, is that warm or hot?
It's cold. It's not warm or hot.
Okay.
Nice. Salad.
Yeah. Well, high in protein, good in iron, everything else. So I think it's perfect for a salad. Honestly, I'd go salad that way. But it does cook up al dente in about right from the bag to the frying pan. Some sauce,
yes.
4 minutes. I saw it with my own eyes. And I actually saw, I creeped a little bit of chefs that were at the conference and watching their opinions on it.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of young chefs that were blown away by it. So if you're kind of going like, who's going to order this? It's the young people, folks. It's the young people. There you go.
Young.
Yep. There you go. So
this was awesome. This is amazing. I'm going to give this product a wow, Jay, sincerely. Because it's pretty great. It's amazing. Nutrients are in there.
One noodle before? You had nothing before, eh?
Nothing before. I promise. Nothing before.
There's no noodle.
Nope.
Hey, just checking.
Nada. Zero.
It's the policy.
That's the policy.
We got one more show for the end of season 2 with you. And I'm impressed that you have not once had a snack before.
Thank you.
You're bulletproof. Like I couldn't do that. I'd cheat. I just can't.
So here's what works for me. With things that I have to cook, I just do it right before the show. So I didn't make these last night. I made them this morning.
Oh, gosh.
And that keeps me from actually trying, right? Because if I'm going to cook them at night, in the evening, the day before, I'm going to want to play with it, right? So, and the instinct is to try it. So I just do it the day before. I unpack things the day before, and that has helped so far.
There you go.
Yeah. Tips and tricks.
Yeah, tips and tricks, right? Well done.
Yes.
Well done. So this product gets a wow across the board.
Yes.
You can get it anywhere at Cisco. We got it stocked across the country, I believe. And you know what? I just think from a restaurant, you got to just try it because I think you'll move over this way. I think it actually will save you. Okay, I'm going to get out of this.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Let's do it.
So there's a few things people got to know. And I call them high risk foods, which I think someone else termed. But so high risk foods, I'm going to share something with you. Maybe you've heard this, Chef Ellie. So high risk foods is like French fries, bread, pasta. They're high-risk foods, meaning that usually chefs treat them like there's an abundance of them, right? Because they're low cost, but there are lots of them, right? Like so, French fries, very rarely you'll see people portioning their French fries. Maybe today, but back in the day, people just did not portion French fries. So then you throw it in there, and then we all know the French fry bowl, the metal bowl that is sitting somewhere. It's got a few extra fries in that. Right, and those usually go into the tummy of the chef, or the staff will come in and grab a couple of fries. Welcome to the reality. Well, it's the reality. So that's That's high risk because those things add up.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of fries every day. Let's say it's an ounce or 2 ounces or 3 ounces. That adds up significantly over a year. So high risk, right? Low
Hmm.
cost, high risk. Bread's the same way. Like it's okay if you burn toast. I've seen people
Yeah.
lose thousands of dollars on burnt toast in a restaurant, right?
Hmm.
So that also, when we get into pasta, because we all buy
Yep.
pasta for home, we
Yep.
all know it's not super expensive compared
Hmm.
to other proteins or anything or produce or whatever it is. So we kind of treat it a little bit differently, right? We can. I think it was Jim from Restaurant Owner said this is that it's kind of like the tube of toothpaste. You treat your tube of toothpaste so differently when you first crack it than you do at the very end when you're trying to get the little bit out. You treat
Very
it
true.
right. So same kind of thing. The pasta when we have it, we treat it. So with this kind of product like this, that you can go in there, take your cup, you can
Hmm.
portion it from a bag from the freezer or probably freezer,
Yes.
or take out a
Freezer.
few. Let's say you take out 3 or 4 freezer bag cups. Right, because that's how people portion in a cup. We need to
Yep.
portion pasta. You
Hmm.
take it, throw it online, and if you go through it, you can go into
Done.
the freezer, grab it again. You can throw it in the pan. For 4 minutes later, boom, you got the pasta. You're ready to go. This will save you money. They don't have it in all the spec sheets, um, but the folks over at Bundwell that make this product for us, first of all, phenomenal company. I love them over there. Um,
Amazing.
you can save restaurant. You need to put that in your notes here. Save money by this. This is a high saving money option for restaurants because they're going to treat the pasta different. They're
Hmm.
not going to be in the old stale box in the back room, and then you're going to go over and you're going to make a whole plus time. Throw time in there, right? You're going to go
Yes.
over and you're going to have the big pot on the stove all day. It's going to be boiling. You're going to throw your pasta in there and you're going to scoop it out. Maybe the new guy tries to strain the big pot, right? Like all those, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah. I think it's time to give pasta the love it deserves
Well, I think
because
it's
it does a lot for us.
it needs to be treated differently, and it will save you money. There you go, folks. It
Yeah.
will save you money. So there, done.
Wise words by Jay Ashton.
There you go. I usually don't give my tips out and my advice and things like that because I like hearing from everyone. But 32 years in the industry, I've seen a lot of stuff. I haven't seen Gatorade on a menu though, but I,
But you just did.
I have seen a lot, and and I've helped thousands of restaurants and saving money and time and all that. And the pasta is usually treated so, and it's no one's fault. It's just a reality, right? We go home,
Yeah,
buy it at home. We go, it's only $1 a bag. It's not worth anything. It's very cheap and this and that, and that's why we have it in restaurants.
yeah,
And uh, and we need to be careful with it because it adds up. Everything adds up. We used to say you have to count pennies. Today, it's like counting half a penny, if not more.
yeah, exactly.
It's serious stuff out there. So look at this pasta, folks. Try it. I would put in my restaurant a heartbeat. Just because of this.
Amazing.
Well, not only for a bazillion other things, but I'm just thinking process on the cost savings. It will help me with the saving of labor and money and time.
Yeah.
So there's my feel for this product that got a full wow today, straight across the board.
Yes, yes, very well deserved. Yep, amazing product.
There you go, Chef Ellie. So one more show, Chef Ellie, next Friday. We are tackling Kellogg's and we're tackling a whole bunch of new stuff that they have coming out.
Yeah.
Which I think we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have to get some water for that one because I think it's gonna be a lot of salty treats. Those are gonna be awesome. And then
Okay.
we got 2 more weeks left, folks, of SVK Live. And then we're gonna take a little break. We got some SVK hitting the streets through the summer. I'll be in Calgary next week doing our shows. And then one more week, but we're going to be doing some SVK's lives out on the street where we're going to go into restaurants. We're going to go check out what they're doing. We're going to go taste all this amazing food that our industry produces across this country and share those with you. So stay tuned. And Chef Ellie, thanks again for all the things that you do
Thank you,
for us.
Jay.
Right, you rock it every Friday, and we'll have to have a cook-off when I'm in Toronto next.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we'll have to have a
Done.
little contest.
Yeah,
And
let's see.
everyone else, get out there, support our restaurants. You done takeout enough. Go out there and sit in.
Yeah.
It's enough. You're good. You're good for a while. Go out there. But if you have to, do it. But Go out there and sit in a restaurant, enjoy some food, grab some pasta, plant-based
Mm-hmm.
pasta, some plant-based,
Yeah.
maybe protein on top, all those things, and have a great weekend. Thanks, Chef Ellie.
Bye, everyone.